this hopefully should be in sync. Yeah, this is right. Anyways, Happy New Year's, guys. It's now 2018 and last year is gone now, so yeah. 2017 is gone and now it is a new year and hopefully y'all are doing just good. So today I want to be talking about trends that I liked in 2017, and I want to talk about brands that also made a jump this year, and just brands in general, and a few more things like brands that fell off and brands that probably will go up in interest. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to talk about, mostly in my biggest opinion, one of the biggest trends I've seen is more of the genderless clothing. Albeit it has been around for quite a while, but we've seen it jump even more into prominence because of several collections done by different brands such as Raf, JW Anderson, and even Undercover. Because of the crop clothing, it used to be that crop clothing used to be for only like women, but now we could see some guys now wearing we're not talking about like the crop top that girls been wearing, but we're talking more about it's like a cool crop, if that makes sense, like a more shortened version. It's really weird to describe it, but it just looks really, really good. It gives you different, like, you get what I mean. I'll show some images probably flashing just about now to describe what I'm talking about. But yeah, genderless clothing has been a big thing because of also even wide trousers, as in different silhouettes, if you could even attribute that to genderless clothing. Because when you wear different silhouette trousers, to be honest, I'm just sick of skinny jeans. I just wanted to say that I actually love that trousers are now getting wider and wider. Maybe not too wide, but who knows, it's gonna get super crazy. To be honest though, the biggest things I've been seeing so far is mostly wide leg and a lot of straight leg. Maybe because I see a lot more people wearing Dickies now this year, but I've also seen a bit of bell bottoms actually popping up here and there. But you know, that might be a thing this year actually. This is 2018 now, so who knows. The wider, I don't really mind, but I'm probably just gonna stick to some wide pants. So yeah. The next part wasn't really a trend, but I honestly was like the Cuban collared shirt. We know that Zara, even H&M, all the shops that in London that we usually see, it's more of a summer trend, but I love it so much because you just feel like a gangster when you're wearing it. I don't know if that's the right word, but you feel gangster. That sounds so Asian, gangster. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Next part I wanted to talk about is techwear. And I think techwear, to most people, is now been pushed into prominence. Yeah, that makes sense. It's pushed into like the front eye, but I don't think people are fully digging into techwear like properly, like they say, oh wow, Christmas dinner's coming back up. It's about people say, oh yeah, black cargo trousers with some black windbreaker and some Nike ACG shoes, and I was like, yeah, but, and because I'm not into that much techwear, but I want to. But I just said techwear in itself is a sick look, and if you're really gonna invest your money into it, invest in the proper brands, not Vans. Wow. Man, my goodness, must be the new year, wine still popping back in. Anyways, yeah, acronym Prestos made it really, really big this year. I think we know the reason why techwear is kind of big right now in culture in general and streetwear culture, because of Adidas, Nike releasing some techie wear stuff. But there's some YouTubers for that specializes it, like this is Antoine. Even Count the Casual, because he has a few videos about techwear. But, and even, what's it called? Not Gears Toward Gear, Avery. It's that one Danish one. I'll look for it. I'll post up or something. But yeah, them guys, you should just research on your techwear and you guys should be fine. The one thing I wanted to say was I was gonna say brands that made a big movement in general, actually. That does not make sense, but we'll go with it. So we'll be talking about a Cold Wall. They had such an amazing year, maybe because of the Nike collab that they've been teasing for quite a while, which I did not try to cop because I'm kind of broke. But overall, they kind of pushed forward also like the holster movement, aka like the Roadman pouch, that has, in my opinion, they're one of the reasons why, I think, honestly. But they're doing a really good job, and hopefully this year they're gonna make an even bigger push. Also, Aleeks as well. How I know of them is just because actually they're roller coaster belts actually, which they look alright, but I wouldn't honestly spend money on it. So overall though, they still had an amazing year, and also by the end of this last year actually, like their chest pouches that they made that are on pre-order right now actually has been seen on like ASAP, Ian and Kanye. So that might be a potential trend that might even overtake the Roadman pouch movement. But honestly, I'll stick to the Roadman pouch because I got one for free when I was younger, so yeah. Balenciaga, I think, has been crowned as 2017's king of high fashion and streetwear because of the releasing of bangers of their tech wear, and their trainer game has been on point, man. Their outerwear in general, the C-shaped puffer jackets look fire. In every color sold out, I think. Yeah, most of them. And the trainers, oh my goodness, they lit the streets on fire, man. The speed trainers, which I actually wanted earlier in the year, but I just couldn't get around the price point and the hype. And also the triple S's, which I just like, but I couldn't afford. There's a lot of, yeah, I'm kind of a broke hype beast. But yeah, triple S's also has been a big thing. But the one thing I want to say is that Balenciaga in itself is now, in a way, reinventing. Actually, this is not, is that the right way to say it? They are now making a way for themselves. They've just released bangers, and they're probably reinventing how streetwear and high fashion might go in the future. So hopefully they don't ruin it, but I highly doubt it. They're going on the right track, and if they continue what they did last year to this year, they'll be just fine. Also, we need to say one brand that has been good for the past 2 to 3 years, which was Gucci. And I wanted to just say about, come on, it's Gucci. They had another amazing year. What am I supposed to say? That they sold less because of Balenciaga? Maybe, but we could see all the mums and the dads now like wearing the Ace trainers, which I can't get around rocking, nor the bags. So yeah, anything with snakes on it will probably sell out instantly anyways. Oh yeah, I completely forgot one more thing. Vintage sportswear. I was supposed to add this into what has the trends, but you could count this because they have brands that were pushed forward. So vintage sportswear in general had also a big leap, because obviously you've been seeing bare people with Fila's, with Kappa, even what's the other brand? Champion. Come on, I said Fila and Champion twice. Fila, Kappa, Champion. Nope, I said the brands. Those 3 brands in itself though has made big movements in the streetwear industry. And also Kappa and Fila had collaboration with, and oh yeah, Fila Kappa had a collaboration with Gosha. Kappa had also with C2H4. Champion had one with Vetmont and Supreme. Come on, I think they've already taken over, and now this is the next trend. Not next trend, it's still relevant. I still think the reason why this is such a trend now is because of the Fear of God vintage thing that they've been doing, and it's just saying that vintage clothing just became a thing, and then now it's just like, not became a thing, but it's more now people know like about vintage clothing, and like the general, that sounds so moist, I was gonna say the general vibe. I was gonna say that people are now into vintage now, and they're gonna even go even more to thrift stores and keep on buying vintage sportswear and probably flip them for some ridiculous price maybe. So I don't know, I just love it. Probably these brands are gonna stick for quite a while now, because you can see them now in our Foot Lockers and JD Sports, and even in Sports Direct, where I got a pair of Kappa track suit pants in this past April or May. So yeah, the one thing I also wanted to say was also the amalgamation of streetwear and high fashion because of brands such as LV and Louis Vuitton. That did not just make sense. I mean LV and Supreme, man. I just said Louis Vuitton had a collaboration with Louis Vuitton. My goodness, my brain's not working. But I wanted to say LV and Supreme had such an amazing year because of the collaboration that they had. And I think everyone has to say that they probably were the reason why now other companies now are talking to other brands I can't remember, there was this one company that was, oh yeah, even Rolex and Supreme, but now Supreme has even pushed streetwear even higher into the movement of like the fashion things. Does this even make sense what I'm saying? I'm like trying to say something, it's like I'm trying to say something spiritual, but they have just now stepped further into the limelight of clothing, and now other brands are noticing and now want to do collaborations with now other streetwear brands, which is going to be super interesting. If you could even consider Kith a streetwear brand, yeah, I could consider that a streetwear brand. So they have also had a collaboration with Montclair, Off-White, come on, I think they had one with Off-White, I'm not sure, or is it just Champion Off-White, but besides the point, that is the general gist of it. Amalgamation of streetwear and high-end. In my opinion, I don't like how the outfits are constructed, but if you guys want to wear what you like, but I'm just that guy that will judge you if you just don't dress nice. I think I dress nice, but you guys don't agree, so let's just leave that there. But the one person I know that can't dress, actually no. Nah, no beef today. I'm not starting anything today. Anyways, I wanted to say one more thing. It's about trainers in general, what were big this year, and I think everyone could agree that the 97s had an amazing year. Actually, Nike in general had an amazing year. Well done, Nike. They've taken back the crown. Well, they never lost the crown, but they've taken it back from Adidas, like the hype train wise. Also, I need to give a shout out to the Air Force Ones that also made a big comeback in the general eye. To most people, they say that the Air Force Ones never left, but it's kind of justifiable, maybe because of the all whites. I'm thinking more like the ASAP Rocky, like Cocaine, like all white outfits, but Air Force Ones had an amazing year, and you can't deny that. And I think Air Force One's going to be here for quite a while, probably until 2019, and that's when they're going to die down again, and then they're just going to come up and down again and again, because they are they're always going to be a classic. So yeah. The things I also wanted to say were brands that were gonna lose interest and like probably die in hype. I think we know the names. It's gonna be like Vlone and Supreme. There's a YouTuber that said something. I think his name is Alex. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he said a video about like brands that could lose an interest, and I completely agree on the reasons why, which is Fear of God and Vlone. Because Fear of God, it's just that they became repetitive. Not like I'm not gonna wear some like Jerry Boy stuff. I am kind of a Jerry Boy, but I just think that they've become repetitive, and now they're digging themselves a hole. And hopefully with Jerry's new collection, he might surprise people, or he might just do what everyone expects him to do. But pretty much that's what I want to say. And also I wanted to talk about is Vlone, and Vlone in general just crashed and burned just because of the goodness, I'm burping so much. The Bari incident, which I think all of us knows what happened, and it was horrendous. And he worked so hard for it, but after his stupid mistakes, he just caused it to burn. And I can understand why everyone's now like trying to sell their stuff on grilled and stuff, but it's kind of funny about actually the situation. But respect women. That's the last meme I'm gonna say from 2017. One more thing is brands that are gonna probably make a very big difference this year would probably, this year now, 2018 now, which is gonna be maybe Dior and Prada. Hopefully, I like those two brands honestly. I love the Dior Derbies or Derbies. I'll just say Derbies, and their suits. And that was this one jacket that ASAP was wearing, and it looked sick. I'm not sure if it was Gucci or Dior, but yeah, I'll leave an image of what I'm trying to talk about. And also probably Calvin Klein, the New York something, like those location stuff that Raf is taking care of right now, and is now their creative director. And yeah, that's pretty much 2018 in a nutshell actually. Oh yeah, and if I would say 2018 in an outfit, it's probably just gonna be fully designer and probably have no taste. So let's just say a Gucci bomber, SLP t-shirt, some off-white trousers, and some off-white Air Force Ones, I don't know, and probably a Supreme cap, I don't know. And if you're an affordable hype beast, you're probably wearing what I'm wearing. Supreme cap, cause COS, Uniqlo, some green trousers, I don't know, some black white trousers and some black socks, something crazy in Vans. And that's pretty much the video. Oh my goodness, my voice is getting dry. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, Happy New Year's, and I hope 2018 is gonna be a big year for the channel and for you guys that are watching. So yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my voice before even I can say my outro. But anyways, have a nice day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. So yeah, peace.